Okay, so I love seeing these types of videos all over social media. They're ridiculous and they're fun. But do these types of videos lead to people overcomplicating fitness? Maybe. Hey everyone, welcome to Science Based Fitness. My name is Adam. Thanks for stopping by. Today's video, we're looking at how you can uncomplicate or decomplicate fitness. I'm not sure how to say it. Just roll the intro. Getting in shape or fitness in general doesn't have to be overly complicated. And I'm going to discuss 4 key points that I think might help you. And at the end, you guys can let me know in the comments why I'm wrong. I got this one just the other day. I had to laugh at it. Just simply wrong, no explanation. All right, let's get into key number 1. All successful gym goers that achieve their goals will most likely tell you that consistency is where the magic happens. Well, they might not word it that way, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. An overly complicated regimen that has you training 6 or 7 days a week, doing exercises you're not familiar with or have never heard of, tends to be more likely that people are going to fall off and stop training with that complicated plan. So a basic routine that you feel more comfortable with will tend to allow you to be more consistent with. And I don't think we have to go any further than that, so let's look at key number 2. And this will be looking at exercise selection. So let me show you 2 movements here. One is a bench press, which everyone tends to know, while the other is a stability ball push-up. One is more complicated, but I would argue that one of them is actually better than the other. Okay, I have to just add here that this is obviously somewhat subjective and will be extremely specific to your goal. Each exercise can be beneficial at certain times, but let me explain something here. Now, as a personal trainer, I have to decide which exercises are going to be more beneficial for my clients. So let me show you a couple examples. Let's say I have a teenager who's trying to build muscle. I think I would go with the bench press here. A middle-aged woman trying to lose weight, still think I would go with the bench press here. An athlete approaching the season trying to develop core stability and strength, that's where I'd recommend the stability ball push-up. Every exercise has a time and a place, but for anyone trying to build strength, anyone trying to get bigger, having a more stable environment will lead to more muscle recruitment. But let's take a quick look at some data here. A study by the American Council on Exercise evaluated some exercises that you might see in a gym. EMG data identifies the amount of muscle activation that you might experience from an exercise. The bench press was our control of 100% muscle activation, and it yields much better activation than a lot of these other exercises you would see, including that stability ball push-up. This type of data can help us better select exercises that are specific for our goals, and it truly only scratches the surface. I'm going to link a video at the end of this one that's going to give you some better information on how you should be selecting exercises. But the point of me bringing all this up is that simple exercises are effective and we don't have to overcomplicate them. Remember that those basic movements are effective. Now, looking at our 3rd key, we could have went with rest, we could have went with recovery, we could have went with creating a schedule. So instead, we're going to wrap this all together and call it planning. Let's think of it this way. If we can plan out throughout a week what day we're actually going to exercise, then we can avoid training on back-to-back days. And if we can plan out what muscle group we're going to be training that day, we can avoid training the same muscles back-to-back and have a more well-rounded physique. Now, we don't have to get super meticulous and have everything listed out on the exercises we're doing, the number of sets and the reps. But for the average gym goer, if you can set up a calendar with just the days you're going to be lifting and the muscle groups, people tend to stick to those a little bit more, and you won't be this guy, I'm not sure what you're going to do that day. And that's going to lead us into our next key, major muscles. For so many people that come into the gym, losing weight and getting more toned are their goals. If that is your goal, making sure you're in a calorie deficit is going to be the main driver of achieving that. But when it comes to training, you want to increase the number of calories you're burning. You can accomplish that by training major muscles. Bigger muscles burn more calories, things like legs, back, shoulders, and chest. So making sure you have a greater emphasis on major muscles is going to be key, and it is my key number 4. And that's going to pretty much wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found some value in it. If so, hit that like button. If not, remember to go down in the comments and let me know why I'm wrong. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.